Learning Rust and building side projects in Rust is cool, but today I thought it'd be interesting to look at the job opportunities available to Rust developers. So if you're somebody that's learning Rust and want to eventually be paid to develop software written in Rust, then this video is for you. So without any further ado, let's get rusty. The first question to answer is, where do you find Rust jobs? Now, of course, you have your traditional job boards like Indeed or LinkedIn, but there's actually a website dedicated to finding Rust jobs, which is called rustjobs.dev. So this is where we're going to start, and the first position we'll look at is the software engineer position at Cloudflare. Now, Cloudflare is a web infrastructure company. They provide things such as a content delivery network, denial of service protection, and serverless computing, amongst other things. Also, Cloudflare published a few blog posts about their usage of Rust, so it's definitely a company that's embracing Rust. This specific position is in the United States, however, as you can see, it's a remote position, so you could be working from anywhere. Here we have a section that describes what you'll do in this position. They're creating a new data loss prevention product, and this position is focused on building high-performance global edge network services, and also contributing to the APIs which configure those edge services. Here they even list some projects that the team is currently building. A forward proxy responsible for inspecting, filtering, and blocking device requests. A routing system to interconnect user devices and endpoints, and microservices that allow organizations to configure, manage, and observe traffic from devices, just to name a few. They even list the technologies they use. The core edge services are written in Rust and Go. They have a REST API written in Go. The front end is written in TypeScript and React. And here they list some more technologies they use for monitoring, logging, and analytics. Finally, we get to the important part, a list of qualifications they want from somebody that's applying to this position. The first one is a solid understanding of networking protocols, including experience with HTTP2 and HTTP3. Next, we have basic understanding of software security, compression, and encryption. Finally, the last technical requirement is experience in designing and implementing secure and highly available distributed systems. The last two requirements are non-technical. First, we have the willingness, curiosity, and enthusiasm to learn new technologies, programming languages, etc. And secondly, we have strong interpersonal and communication skills. So if you look at these qualifications, the only one that might be hard to meet is the third one, experience in designing and implementing secure and highly available distributed systems. If you don't have professional experience implementing these types of systems, then personal projects or hackathon projects might be able to satisfy this criteria. The other two technical requirements are not experience-based and something you can learn on the internet. Overall, I really like this job post for a few different reasons. First, it's a remote position which gives you flexibility. Secondly, Cloudflare is an interesting company working on interesting products and adopting Rust. And thirdly, the job post here is very reasonable. They're not requiring that you have a PhD or a decade of Rust experience. The list of qualifications is very reasonable, and it's also tied directly to the type of work you'll be doing. Alright, let's look at a couple more job posts. First, we have a software engineer position at Chorus One. This one is also in the United States, but is a remote position. They also list the compensation range here, which is between 90K and 150K. Chorus One builds high reliability infrastructure for decentralized networks. For this position, they're looking for somebody proficient in Rust or Go. They also mention that blockchain experience is a bonus, but it's not a requirement. And here they state that in this position, you'll be building inter-protocol blockchain systems to serve infrastructure needs of application-level developers. Looking at the ideal candidate list, they want considerable experience with Rust. They want an openness to picking up new technologies, languages, and frameworks. And then less technical skills like good written and oral communication, teamwork, etc. And again, they mentioned that prior experience with blockchain is a plus. Also, prior experience with Solidity is a plus as well. Lastly, we'll look at another remote position, this time for a senior Rust developer at WorkAuto. WorkAuto is a low-code / no-code integration and automation platform. The responsibilities listed for this position are pretty vague. They're looking for someone to build new products inside the company, to develop code in Rust while dealing with existing Go and Ruby code, and to create proof of concept prototypes in new areas. In terms of qualifications, they want 2+ years of writing, shipping, and maintaining Rust code, knowledge of basic data structures and algorithms, building high-performance async applications with Tokyo, a good understanding of network protocols, and a good understanding of database technologies, an understanding of Linux, and some qualifications that are nice to have, such as an understanding of the pub/sub architecture, understanding of Golang and Ruby, experience working with WebAssembly, and good DevOps practices and tools. Alright, that's it for this video. Let me know if you enjoyed this format in the comment section down below. Also, if you have a job programming in Rust, let me know in the comment section what you're working on and how you were able to get the job. Lastly, before you go, make sure to get your free Rust cheat sheet by heading over to letsgetrusty.com/cheat sheet. And with that said, I'll see you in the next one.